Speak up, please.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Shoemaker is currently on probation for the offense of injury to a child. That was a 5-year sentence that was probated for 5 years. There was a motion to revoke that probation filed, and we were here previously. Mr. Shoemaker pled true to counts 1 through 9, which include.
The exception of 7, Judge. It was 1 through 6.
Sorry, you're correct. Thank you. 1 through 6, and then 8 and 9. Just for the record, those include failing to report, failing to do community service, failing to do intensive outpatient treatment, failing to complete the battering intervention program, committing the new offense of domestic violence and false imprisonment in 2023 in San Francisco County, California. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that updated pre-sentence report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections, Ms. Holmes? Mr. Hoffpower?
Not for the state, Your Honor.
And this was just an open plea, correct? Was there an agreement?
There wasn't an agreement, Your Honor. It was unagreed.
That's what I thought. Okay, Ms. Holmes, you may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. I've met with Mr. Shoemaker in regards to his violations with probation. Biggest issue is absconding and leaving the area, in which he at some point had to be extradited from California. Mr. Shoemaker explained the reasoning why he was there, stating that he did contact probation or to let them know that he was needing medical treatment because he was not getting the appropriate treatments locally, and so he decided to go elsewhere, and that's how he ended up in California. I think he does have family out there as well. One of the biggest issues, Judge, in my meetings with Mr. Shoemaker is mental health. It is my understanding that he was extended so that he could participate in some mental health treatment. I do feel that he does need to continue to have some type of mental health treatment. He is asking to be continued on probation so that he can get the appropriate treatment. In addition, maybe the court could consider the cognitive track of ISF as a means of helping Mr. Shoemaker get back on track, as well as if he does have that opportunity to continue to have the GPS monitoring, because we do know that the concern is him being a flight risk. And so I've explained to him, and he would be in agreement that if the court gave him that opportunity so that he could get his mental health back on track and to try to complete probation, that the GPS monitor is appropriate. I've also explained to him, because he had made a statement in regards to wanting to go to Hawaii. I personally told him that's not happening. And he then stated that he is willing to remain in Jefferson County and would seek help or additional aid so that he could have the appropriate housing to remain in Jefferson County, unless he is given some type of approval to travel. But Your Honor, Mr. Shoemaker is asking that the court give him another chance to get his probation back on track and to get the assistance of mental health treatment.
So, and real quick, Mr. Hoffpower, I probably can. Well, I just want to make sure. I'm looking back at the original pre-sentence report, and none of these issues are new issues. The mental health issues, any drug, that was all addressed in that original report, and the supervision plan included the requirement and the order that you enter and successfully and follow any services that's through Spindletop. And so you were given all of those opportunities from the beginning. So asking for them now, I mean, that was already done. And it's not just like you left, I don't know what this health issue is that you think they can do better in California, but you went to California and obviously didn't get better because you committed the new offenses of domestic violence that, I mean, appear pretty serious. Mr. Hoffpower?
Your Honor, and I want to make sure that the court...
Every courtroom tells a different story, but the law runs on structure, not emotion. Evidence, attorneys, and judges all play specific roles, and understanding how they interact can completely shift the outcome of a case.
The judicial notice of the updated pre-sentence, it's included in there, is that he's gone to California twice and has been extradited. He went the first time was brought back, and in 11/30 of 2023, he was extradited back. And when the court allowed him an extension, it went from a deferred to a straight probation.
Mm-hmm.
That was when the mental health stuff was applied. He didn't comply and actually was caught in California again.
You're right.
Without, he looks like for maybe a month he may have reported. He absconds every time.
Twice. So, at the original pre-sentence report, when he first got on probation, I said, let's help you out. That's what you needed with services. Then you left. And sometimes I look back at what I let people do and I wonder what I was thinking, because you went to California, came back, said, I need mental health treatment again. And I said, okay. And now it's the third time you're saying that after we've had to go get you in California. Is there anything else, Ms. Ruiz, that's not in that updated report that you'd like to add? So, Mr. Shoemaker, anything else, Ms. Holmes?
Yeah.
At this time, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true, again, to counts 1 through 6 and 8 and 9 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to revoke your probation, and at this time, revoke your probation. Sentence you to a term of 5 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. This is not a plea agreement. You have some limited rights to appeal. You can talk to Ms. Holmes about that. I'm handing you that admonishment, Ms. Holmes, if you'll get signatures on that and then get the bottom copy. I'm also going to hand you, Mr. Shoemaker, let's see, I probably did this back in 2022. When you were initially placed on probation, I'm not sure if I did that back then when we started, but because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term. Read that written admonishment I provide you to make sure you understand that law. Okay? And once you sign that, we'll get you a copy of the certification, and then you can go back with the bailiff. Thank you, and thank you, Mr. Ruiz. Good morning, sir. You're Terry Rose. And in cause number 24, DCCR 1369, Mr. Rose is charged with first-degree felony offensive murder. And Mr. Roundtree, what is the announcement? Mr. Nichols, where are y'all?
Your Honor, I tendered to Mr. Roundtree today in court updated discovery.
Okay.
That come in. It was pretty voluminous, so we put it on a big thumb drive form and gave that to him today.
Do you anticipate anything else coming?
I do not, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I haven't had a chance to talk to Mr. Nichols. I did briefly go through what he tendered this morning, and there may still be some outstanding discovery, but I can get with him and send him an email what I believe to be missing.
Looking back at today's proceedings, Travis Shoemaker's case stands as a sharp reminder of what happens when probation isn't taken seriously. Despite being given multiple chances through community programs, mental health support, and even GPS monitoring, his continued violations, including unauthorized travel to California, left Judge Raquel West with no choice but to revoke his probation. Shoemaker now faces 5 years in the Texas Department of Corrections, a clear message that repeated defiance has real consequences, and that accountability isn't optional. Meanwhile, Terry Rose's case, a first-degree murder charge, highlights just how high the stakes can be in serious criminal trials. Early hearings have shown how evidence discovery, prior records, and courtroom strategy can make or break a defense. With habitual offender implications in play, even one misstep could cost him decades of his life. Together, these cases under Judge Raquel West show just how serious the justice system is. Probation is a privilege, plea deals are calculated risks, and judges constantly balance a person's past behavior with their present choices. Travis Shoemaker learned that lesson the hard way, and Terry Rose is navigating a legal maze where every move counts.